elements of nature, fire, rain, sun, and wind had a hand in sculpting the native stone scenic byway. The limestone, for which the route is named, was formed from sediments of shallow seas that covered Kansas 80 million years ago. This byway highlights both the natural wonder of rock formations and the amazing craftwork of masons who built the small towns and communities with native stone. The 48-mile native stone scenic byway begins in the quaint town of Dover. Cafes remain the center of life in rural America, so stop in the Somerset Hall Cafe to enjoy a cup of coffee and get a ringside seat to country life. Across the road is the historic Sage Inn and Stagecoach Station. This 135-year-old 7-gable stone country inn was built in 1865 at the edge of the Flint Hills to offer food and lodging to travelers on the Southwest Trail. It has been completely restored and appointed with antique furnishings. Just outside of Dover is Echo Cliff Park. See 50-foot-high sandstone bluffs along the Mission Creek, where adventurers climb and rappel. The cliffs were cut into the stone by water rushing in front of the glaciers that pushed into that region during the Ice Age. As you drive through the rolling Flint Hills, you'll see many savvy uses of limestone. This ancient building material was used by pioneer stonemasons from Sweden and Germany to build stone fences, barns, outbuildings, and homes. Many have been restored along the byway, and you can even join a restoration workshop to learn how pioneers built stone fences themselves. You'll also see several beautiful stone barns in the area, like this popularly photographed one between Eskridge and Dover. Next, you'll pass through Eskridge, a town reminiscent of the Old West with its wide main street and native stone and brick buildings. The Waugh Bank building at the corner of Main and 2nd is one of the most elaborate along the byway. On the southern edge of the byway, you'll pass by Lake Wabaunsee, called the Gem of the Flint Hills. This small spring-fed lake, tucked in a valley of the Flint Hills, is home to the Wabaunsee Pines Golf Course and around 230 cabins and residences, some of which were once a part of a World War II German prisoner of war camp. As you turn north towards Alma, pull off the road at the historical marker that commemorates the 1867 law that abolished the open range and paid landowners to build fences. Your final stop on the byway is Alma, the City of Stone. The city has many examples of beautiful native stone buildings and historic sites. The Alma Downtown Historic District is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. As you travel along the native stone scenic byway, you'll see that the pioneer and cowboy spirit still lingers in the lifestyles of farmers and ranchers. It's a panoramic journey of Kansas history and wide open scenery.